Hello, this will be a channel message for you for your highest good, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment, and as always, I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. This is gonna be one of those readings where we just notice any tension that we're holding in the body, and we just take that nice big deep breath to kick things off. Feel like we haven't done that in a little while. And that is one of the best things that we can be doing for ourselves right now. As we move through a really profound shift that is taking place, some kind of timeline shift, movement into a new energetic space. And what I get is that there are completely untouched aspects of self that are coming up to be integrated. Some kind of past life clearing, inner child healing, inner child hearing is what I'm getting. There is an inner child that just wants to be heard, just wants to be acknowledged and told that it is okay, it is safe to feel these emotions, to express these emotions, right? It's totally normal. The message I'm getting from Spirit is that you're not crazy, you're not alone in this, and you're doing so well to navigate this because there's a real sense of emotional and energetic intensity to all of this. I'm feeling it too. I'm right there with ya, and I'm sending you all my love, guys. We are doing so well. And thank you so much for being a part of this incredible safe space that we have created and allowing me to just show up as I am. So let's get it, guys. We totally got this. And this too shall pass, right? This too shall pass. We got to feel it to heal it. And I feel like a lot of us have left something behind and created a lot of space in our life, which has allowed these things to come up. Maybe some kind of numbing or distraction tendency is being left behind here. And if you can just stay open to feeling these things and supporting yourself through it, just showing up for yourself, everything's going to be sweet. Like I always say, it's always a good time to be nice to yourself, especially right now. And I get gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, and the long game, right? This is watery energy. So this isn't coming from a place of force or being harsh. This is about going with the flow of life, trusting that we are going to where we need to go. Yes, right now experiencing some contractions during the birthing process and get squeezed a little bit. I give you guys so much permission to just make a complete mess of this, really. The change, the process of change, the process of birthing something new can be so messy. And if we just keep coming back to that emotional centering, giving ourselves permission to feel and to express, and then just coming back home to ourselves, like I said, it's going to be sweet. And that's why I get persistence and patience here, gentle force. Just showing up consistently, coming back home to ourselves and understanding that this is a journey. We are on the healing journey, and you are healing in a big way here. And if you can keep just nourishing yourself and doing the self-care and doing things that make you feel good emotionally as you move through this process, trusting that life is taking us to where we need to go, into this brand new start. Like I said, this is a major shift here with the cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, and new beginnings. And I get this really trippy kind of vibe just in the energy, just through what I've been experiencing as well, where the old meets the new and deepening into presence, deepening into this new identity, this new experience of, it's like a new conscious awareness that's being experienced. And then being confronted with old things, old memories, old patterns, weird stuff, like old songs, right? Observing this stuff from this new position, it's like a trip. There's some kind of convergence point of time that's taking place right now. And there's something about our relationships the way we're used to being seen, the way that we're used to showing up for ourselves, and then like expressing that with other people and being seen as our true authentic self and showing up for ourselves as it feels like a little bit messy and we feel a bit tender and vulnerable. It's like we're finding masks beneath the mask, and many of us have not been given the opportunity to feel safe as our true authentic self. So it's been a process just coming home to that version, coming home to that essence of self, right? So you might be feeling like a little bit conscious and vulnerable right now, and it's all totally normal. It's okay. And there's something about letting this version of you be seen by other people, giving yourself permission to be somebody who doesn't have it all figured out, to be somebody who experiences intense emotions and who is still integrating, somebody who is still healing, giving yourself permission to be seen as that version of self. That is actually going to be incredibly healing for you, is what I get with this Selkie card. Come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. And if you just embrace this natural essence, you're going to experience a lot less resistance and a lot less pressure. It might be a little bit overwhelming at first, and that's why we're being asked to very consistently, patiently show up for ourselves and support ourselves through this process. But what you're going to find is that things are just a lot less exhausting because you're naturally just embodying this authentic essence, which, like, you're so worthy of being supported as you are. As somebody who has emotions and who is still integrating, like it's a normal part of the human experience. That's why we're all here. So you're so worthy of you provide so much value. You're so worthy exactly as you are, right? And like I said, we're all kind of like feeling this right now together as I get the wheel coming out. As I get the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, with the Fool on the bottom of the deck. The soul's journey. This was destined. I feel like many of you have been destined or felt destined to leave something behind, to create this space, to walk into this new chapter. Like I said, it feels like some kind of trippy convergence point of time here where the old meets the new, and it's all just this, it's just a really interesting, profound, energetic time that I'm struggling to find words to describe here, even though that's kind of my job. It's like, Spirit, help me out. What are the words? What are the words for this? I get the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles on the masculine side of your energy. So you are very patiently moving things forward in a very grounded way, potentially really working on the nervous system here. And still, what I get is still kind of like holding yourself back and protecting yourself a little bit as you slowly open yourself up and emerge, and you let this new version of self be seen, this true version of self. I just feel like you've been kind of protecting yourself so that you can keep yourself somatically grounded and just kind of, like the Four of Pentacles is like where we might hold on or hold ourselves back. And I just feel like there's this process that's taking place alongside the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like there is forward movement, there is action, and you're just showing up and doing it at a healthy speed. And I feel like life is kind of guiding you and taking you with this wheel card, with this wheel energy. It's kind of taking you on this journey. Life is kind of flowing you into a new direction here, and you're just slowly letting go and moving forward and, taking the right action in a way that feels good but still feels pretty comfortable for your nervous system. And I get the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is the spiritual journey, the emotional journey. Like I was saying, leaving something behind in a big way here. I mean, this is 8 cups. It's like a lot of cups, right? So there's something major that you're leaving behind in favor for your dream life. Like, you understand that there's so much out there that's for you. There's a new life experience that is available to you. And it's going to require leaving behind the old life. And the eclipse energy, the eclipse portal may have been really significant for you. And it kind of comes back to what I was saying about this weird transient space where the old meets the new. and we're just in presence, we're in the present moment, but we're kind of experiencing all these different aspects of time all at once. That's what I get from this like eclipse kind of imagery here. This is major leaving behind, endings, walking into the new. Like, you're so strong, you're so courageous to do this, and you know, at times it's going to feel graceful because it's this watery energy, we're going with the flow, and at times it's going to feel messy, like I was saying. So just keep showing up for yourself as you are. That's the most important thing you could be doing right now. Potentially healing some kind of like lack mentality, working with finances here, and just noticing where we hold on quite tightly. Maybe you're being asked to like invest in yourself, invest in mentorship, invest in resources, doing things that make you comfortable is what I'm getting. Investing in stuff around the home. And it's like you might be noticing where there's a tendency to hold on to the resources and stop this flow from happening. But I see you opening up and moving things forward and feeling a lot more like there's some kind of like creative spark that's emerging through this process. I feel like the discomfort is inspiring creativity in a way. You are adapting to this change, and with all of this emotional material that's coming up, you might be actually getting some kind of creative ideas. I get the Ace of Wands and the Moon. So the Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. This is on the feminine side of your energy, these deep, internal, intuitive spaces. So the Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. It's the spark. It's the flame. So it's like you're getting some kind of creative downloads here. The third eye chakra might be significant. As you move through the depths, as you swim through these dark, unconscious spaces, and you find... It's like you're finding creativity here in these spaces. You're finding passion. Life is guiding you through this. It's like you feel led with the wheel. It's requiring a lot of emotional work and feeling it in order to heal it, and leaving behind the things that don't serve, the things that have made up our life experience up until this point. But you're doing all the right things from what I see here. Going with this change, moving forward, consistently, patiently with this Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles combo here in a way that feels good, showing up for yourself, slowly opening up and noticing where we might be holding on, and doing this deep dive into the subconscious, you know, doing the dream work, doing the meditation, just asking these questions. What I'm hearing, like just asking the right questions here. And now it's a matter, I think, of feeling a lot more safe and a lot more regulated, being seen and communicating with people and really connecting with other people in a way that is going to be beneficial for you. Because I feel like there's something here that you can't do on your own. So it's going to require relationship and emotional connection here. So it's just a matter of taking this version of self that you're connecting to, taking this really authentic essence, and then feeling safe being seen as that version. That's pinging me. There's something there. And like I was saying, like, you're so worthy just as you are right now, as the person who's learning, as the person who's healing. Not knowing is such a beautiful state of being, not having all the answers. Tapping into that curiosity and relaxing into that energy, because that's when the magic takes place. That's when this feeling of infinite possibilities and not being boxed in, that emerges when you feel a lot more at peace with this idea that you don't know. And it's like, I get the Eight of Swords coming out here. So it's like there are these mental limitations and these blockages that are creating conflict here. And what's happening is you're moving things forward in such a profound way. There's a shift into a brand new experience for you. It feels destined. It feels like there's major change taking place. You are moving forward in a way that feels somatically safe. You are finding some kind of creative spark, a passionate new idea, some kind of passionate new beginning here as you move through these unconscious spaces, and it's revealing to you these limitations that exist outside of you in your external reality. So these 8 swords here, they've been manifested. These 8 swords have been manifested by a previous version of you. And now you've shifted internally. Your energy has shifted and your conscious awareness has expanded. And I see you looking around at your situation going, there's limitations here. It's just a matter of alchemizing it because your mind has changed. It's like something about the 3 of Cups here as well. Like I was saying, relationships, celebration. Like there may be relationships that have been limiting you, or a substance that has been limiting you, some kind of pattern that feels fun, but there's like a deeper level of peace and harmony that can be attained by maybe letting something go or bringing more balance into this situation or something like that. And you understand, it's just a matter of alchemizing it patiently. Like I was saying before, gentle force, right? Persistence, the long game, and just showing up for yourself as you continue to release these limitations and you alchemize anything around you that's keeping you stuck, understanding that you have the power here. You're a spiritual baddie, tapping into that truth, and you have the ability to create your reality. So if you just show up persistently and you feel these emotions and you come home to this emotional truth and you integrate these things, this is going to manifest a new external reality for you. And I get the Emperor in reverse. So there's something about this reality, something about this external situation that makes you feel in control, even though there's instability here with the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Some kind of home situation. Some of you guys might like feel compelled to move, but you feel stuck where you are, or it's like difficult leaving behind some kind of like home environment, somewhere that you feel at home. It feels kind of small, like it feels like your soul, your spirit wants to expand into something bigger. But the size of the space that you're in right now might make you feel a bit safe. I get the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So through meditating on this and just sitting with the emotions and just feeling it, as overwhelming as it can be, and again, like I'm sending you so much love as you move through this process. As you meditate on this stuff and you just sit with it, you're going to find this sense of emotional alignment. Because that's what the 9 of Cups is. It's emotional alignment on an internal level without needing anything around you to make you feel that way. You're developing a deeper sense of inner harmony here, and you're doing it while you just sit on this stool. It's like you don't need much to make this thing happen. Like you're doing, like I've been saying, some really profound emotional work right now. Keep going with this. It's amazing. You're doing so well to make this choice despite what's happening around you and despite what your situation is showing you. I see you making the choice to sit with it and do the emotional work because you understand that's part of the root cause here. And you're going to be finding some level of emotional alignment here which will translate to synchronicity and magic. This will create magical outcomes. As you just change this inner dialogue is what I'm hearing. Changing it to something like, I am willing to experience peace in these situations. I am willing to go with this change that life has for me. I am willing to create a sense of emotional alignment and harmony on an internal level. Just being willing to do all of these things and affirming that to yourself is going to create magic and synchronicity in your life. And when you're doing these affirmations, it's a really good thing to add onto the end of them, for my highest good. Just say it with everything, for my highest good. I'm willing to bring peace into this situation for my highest good. I'm willing to experience a sense of internal emotional alignment for my highest good. Because then you got all your bases covered and everything always works out for your highest good. You just say it all the time. I say it all the time. I just say everything for my highest good. Da-da-da-da-da, for my highest good. And what happens is, sure, I can project into the future and find reasons as to why things are not for my highest good. But that's not in the present moment. That's the future. That's the mind coming up with potential problems that haven't even happened yet. And if I look around, in the present moment, in my current situation, well, I can just find a bunch of things that are for my highest good, even the bad stuff, even the stuff that's really challenging. I can find the correspondence between that and my growth and the reason why I need to be experiencing that. So just add that on to the end of your affirmations and just watch the magic happen, right? But anyway, I digress. I don't want to go on too much of a tangent here. What you're doing is working. The meditation, the emotional work is working. It's creating alignment in your life, and it leads to the Page of Wands, bada bing, bada bang. So what's the Page of Wands? Like, remember I was talking about the limiting external environment, the experience that is not really desirable. Well, the Page of Wands is so optimistic and so hopeful and so brave, really, because he's this embodiment of the inner child that just wants to get out and explore and do something new. Like, this emotional alignment that you're creating for yourself is going to put you in a Page of Wands position, and you're going to feel free to move. You're actually going to be able to remove yourself from this situation because it's about your confidence. A confidence that has something to do with being able to accept the past and forgive what has happened with this Judgment card. It's about like creating some kind of energetic clean slate here, because what's done is done. And you can heal the past through changing your perception of the past. And there's something about this emotional work that you're doing right now. It's creating more of a sense of internal alignment, acceptance, forgiveness, a willingness to go with this change, a willingness to experience peace in this situation, which all of a sudden will create this level of confidence and optimism. And you're going to find yourself moving out of this situation and into your new life. And that's the process that's taking place right now. And I get the Sun on the bottom of the deck. So let's go. We got it. Yo, we got there. We're doing it. Yo, 6 of Wands under that. Oh my goodness. Let's go, guys. We did it. And like I was saying, this too shall pass, right? Everything's happening the way it needs to happen. If you're resonating with this reading, you're doing so amazing to move through all of this emotional stuff. You are so capable of alchemizing this situation that feels a bit stuck right now. But guys, you're opening everything up. You're moving through this portal. You're in this new timeline. And you've done so much work on yourself. You've got all of the skills. You know how to support yourself through this. You know how to make yourself feel good, feel somatically safe. You know how to nurture that inner child. And what's happening is you're putting that inner child in a position where it feels safe to express itself and be creative and channel this divine source energy into your relationships, attracting more love into your life. With this Ace of Wands on the feminine side of the spread, like you're setting yourself up to attract in passionate, loving connection, soulful connection. You're opening yourself up to channel this creativity into your projects, into your work, into your business. There's a level of self-mastery here, spiritual discipline, leaning into some kind of spiritual practice. There's so much that's here for you guys. And it's because you're showing up. You're making the choice, right? To move with this change. To go with this change that life has for you, guys. Like, you're doing so well. You're doing amazing. This is big stuff, right? With the wheel. And the moon, right? Major Arcana. Got the Judgment on the board. Like, let's go. There's so much here for you guys. So much profound change. And the result we get is the Sun and the 6 of Wands. Like, doesn't get much better than that. Public recognition. People are going to be seeing this change. That's a glow-up frequency right there. Sun and 6 of Wands. That's like a glow-up frequency. Let's go. You're doing this, guys. People are going to be noticing the shift. People are going to be attracted to you. People want to work with you. You've got a healing presence. There's something about you that's just soothing. It's exciting. It's passionate. You just exude creativity and people want to be around it. Like, you guys have so much value. And feeling these emotions is a part of the human experience, right? We all do it. And you're so worthy of being supported, being seen exactly as you are right now in the way that you're showing up. I get Mintaken, longing for home, belonging. This is what I was talking about with this, like, this past life healing and this inner child hearing. Like, you're coming back home to yourself. And that's why you're being pushed into this new frequency. You're being squeezed into this new space. Because where you're going is back home. To your authentic self. To your unique energetic signature. Your blueprint. And you've been longing for this. Your higher self has been speaking to you through your intuition and has been guiding you through these challenges, through these circumstances that have been limiting you and squeezing you so that you can filter out the dross and let go of what no longer serves. Release all of the baggage, release the limitations, the beliefs, the programs, all of the things that do not belong to you. Healing all of the emotions that come with that and just integrating these raw parts of you that are untouched and just want to be heard. This is you going back home to yourself, guys, and this is your confirmation that you're doing it. And I get warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? That's a great question to ask ourselves, and I might just totally leave it there. We can ponder that. That's homework. Oh, this guy's giving out homework. What? It's like, guys, you're doing amazing. So continue to show up for yourself, support yourself through this, and answer that deepest calling because it's here for you. What you want, God wants for you, and your higher self is leading you into your deepest desires, your highest timeline of joy and fulfillment, and we're doing it. Guys, we're totally doing it. So with that, I might just leave it there. Thank you so much for sharing this bright, sunny, beautiful, sometimes messy, sometimes limiting, sometimes emotional, sometimes mysterious, albeit passionate, new, exciting, fun space with me. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you for showing up and supporting me every day. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.